We are live. This is the Reseller Wake Up episode 188. What's going on, everybody? How's it been going?
Mm,
How was your
Decent,
week,
decent.
y'all?
Exhausting.
Yeah, what were you saying? Like 2,000 items you're sending into FBA or something like that?
Uh, yeah, roughly 2,000 items, 52 boxes that weigh over 1,000 pounds.
Uh-huh. Your UPS guy's gonna love you.
Um, he probably will because I don't know who the hell it's gonna be. I still gotta make the pickup for this evening.
How
Yeah.
you gonna, just out of curiosity, because I've seen your house, but like pictures or whatever. Like, how are you gonna do it with your setup? How do you do that? Because your porch isn't big enough for that many, is it?
Well, I don't even have a porch, and they're not at my house. Are you so behind that you don't know where the hell the boxes are?
It's
No.
been,
Why
you
are
know
they?
how long it's been since Dusty flew to
Are they still
Chicago
at
and
the Dollar
followed you
Tree?
around for a couple days to make sure that you're doing what you say you're doing?
No, I've actually got a storage unit, and they're all sitting in my storage unit.
Wait, didn't you bought a new? You got like a van? Well, you can't fit them in that either, can you?
I've got 10 large boxes. I
So you can
think
get 10 out. You can get 10 out of 52 boxes in there, and that's it. So it'd take you 5 trips.
it would take, well, it goes down. I got 10 large boxes. I think, like 2 or 3 mediums, and then the rest are smalls. It would take me at least 4 trips if I was to take them in.
Here's what you do: you drive your little minivan over to the U-Haul place. You rent the 19.99 one. They'll charge you like
Screw
69,
that.
79 cents a mile. You park your little car, your little van there in the thing. You say, oh, rent it for a couple hours. We're going to charge you a day anyhow. Um, you rent the
It,
thing. They probably have them at your storage unit place. Do they rent U-Hauls?
actually, no, they do not.
All
But
right, well, they probably do right
I'd
up the road.
rather pay the $7 just to have them pick up from the storage unit. I'm not that stupid.
Yeah, but then you got to sit. I mean, if your pickup time, like mine's set between 5
Oh, I'm
a.m.
gonna
and 8 at
tell
night, then you
them
got to sit at
pick
the
up.
storage unit for 3 hours.
I'm gonna tell them a 1 hour window today and see what happens.
Is there a Is there a gate on? Is it a gated security place?
Oh yeah, I can open it if I want.
So then you got to wait on the driver, open the gate. I don't know. I bought a bunch of stuff the other day, and it was about, I think it was about 50 something cases, and bought a bunch of stuff from a guy, and he's not far away. I mean, it's basically I could have made like 10 trips in the car. And I look at the U-Haul place. I'm like, big U-Haul, 19.99, 60 something. It ended up costing me $50 total with the mileage and all that to rent the U-Haul. But it was a hell of a lot easier because I went to his warehouse, picked the crap up, threw it in the U-Haul, brought it home. By that point, it was dark, and I needed to clean out part of my garage to fit it in there. And I was like, screw it. I already got it till tomorrow morning anyhow, so I just left the stuff sit in the truck. But it was like the best $50 to, you know what I mean, to avoid making a bunch of trips and crap.
Yeah, I'm gonna have them come and pick them up, and we'll
That's a good
see
idea.
what
I mean, it'll
happens.
work if you can give them, if they can do that 1 hour window.
I may make it an hour and a half, but I mean I've got stuff I can do
While
while
you're
I'm
there.
there, so.
Right.
That's always important, like if you're doing storage units. But
This is gonna be the first time I have them come pick up. I've been taking them from my storage unit to the UPS store, but they've only been like maybe a third to a half of what I have right now.
yeah.
So
Hey, Paul.
Yes. What's up? Oh, yeah, I'd already took care of that.
Okay.
So yeah, I've just been listing stuff in my new group all morning. I got up at like 2:30 or so, and I was doing some eBay, and then I just decided to start trying to get some of those lots put together. So if you guys haven't, I changed the name of it to Sourcing Connection. So it should be pretty easy for y'all to find, but Let me see. Let me make sure it's sourcing connection. Yeah, sourcing connection. But I listed like 6 or 7 lots, so that'll be just the kind of stuff that I plan on putting up there, and we'll see how it does. I mean, there's only like 70 people in the group as
I
of.
was looking at them this morning, looking at your lots you put on there, and just for the record, the group needed a photo. It didn't have a banner photo, so I threw something up there. That is not my garage. That is not my basement. That is not my office. I searched junk store on Google Images, and that's what came up. So
Yeah.
yeah, I saw your lots of stuff. The problem is I'm interested actually kind of in some of those lots, but for like I need extra large because I kind of outgrew all my large stuff, and I need like t-shirts and hoodies and stuff. Problem is I'm interested in a lot of the extra large size stuff, not to resell, but actually for me. But I don't need the whole lots of stuff. You know what I mean?
Right. Exactly. Well, I mean, I did make a couple notes. If you see something in those lots and you're interested, I mean, I don't mind breaking them up. And, I mean, like we're right here, right? I mean, if you're watching the show and you're in the chat and you want to see something, like, guess what? I can grab it and show you. See, like, it's a Colorado Rockies Nike extra large Nike pullover, or whatever. I've got this stuff sitting here, especially if I worked on it this morning. So if you see me post a bunch of lots, and then you can make it to the live show, just hop in and you can ask me whatever you want. But yeah, I mean, it'll be close. I'm not gonna sell 1 or 2 items though for like $3 or $4. That's kind of crazy. It'll be closer to eBay prices.
Did those did those lots include shipping?
I've got to look at the shipping because it really depends on how much it's going to cost. And most of that stuff, it's too big to put into flat rate boxes. So it's probably going to be. It depends. That's my answer.
Good answer.
I mean, I'd like to not have to charge shipping, but I mean, I'm selling that stuff so cheap anyway. When you look at it per unit, I mean, $35 for 20 T-shirts. Did you see that one? There were 2 True Religion shirts in there. What's that?
That's the one I was looking at.
Yeah, there's 2 True Religion shirts in that lot that are $20 a piece. That you could get that on eBay, And I mean, like that Tommy Bahama shirt, that's a pretty cool one with Christmas coming. But yeah, if you haven't looked at them, if you haven't been over there, Sourcing Connection is the name of the group.
A couple of people I just got member requests and I accepted them.
Yeah, they've been coming in pretty fast. We're up to 81 now, but yeah, I don't know. We're gonna try it for a little while. If it just totally flops, it flops. But until we get like a lot of people in the group and people really understand how it works, then I don't see it like being something where we're just blowing stuff out every day like it's nothing. I mean, it's obviously gonna take some time to build everything up, but. What were you interested in, Dusty?
That T-shirt lot you were talking about, some of the extra large, the True Religion and the other. Are they guys True Religions or are they chicky looking?
Let's see. They're guys.
I mean, the one I looked at one of them.
I mean, these things are cool because I mean. They've got,
oh yeah, I see that True Religion with the peace sign. That's cool as crap.
Yeah, it's got the embroidery on the True Religion embroidered, so it's real deal. And then this one, I like this one. It's kind of like a little trippy, but once again, it's got the embroidery down. Well, actually, I think this is printed on. Let me see. Yeah, this one's printed, but pretty cool shirts.
I just need them. I just wear a lot of graphic T-shirts like that for junking and.
Right. Well, I actually almost took these 2 shirts out of that lot because I know what I can sell them for, but I was like, you know what, I might as well make it worthwhile, and then people can't complain that there are a couple in there that might not be as easy to sell. You know what I mean? Take the good with the bad. That's the point of the lots.
When was Super Bowl 22?
1987.
That's not original, is it?
Yeah.
Is it really?
Yep. Just buy the damn thing, man. It's gonna be like $10 to ship though.
All right, I'll take it. How much was how much shipping?
Let me Let's do 40 even.
Shit ain't gonna cost you $20 a shit. How much was the
No,
lot?
no. $40. That's $35 for the lot. $5
The lot
for
was
shipping.
$20.
No, I'm
That's right.
basically
It's 20 shirts for $35, not 35 shirts for $20.
Yeah. 20 shirts for
All right.
$35.
All right, sold.
Yay. All right, sweet. Let me go mark it.
Yeah, I was about to get a hold of you.
You know what's funny? Dan Wright just sent me a message right after you said that you were going to buy it. I'll take this lot. How much is shipping?
Oops. Oh, I just want the XL stuff if he's interested in the other crap. Because like I don't need the Harley stuff. I actually don't need the Super Bowl one. Batman, Beavis and Butthead wouldn't fit me. Plus, I probably wouldn't wear Batman. Or I probably would wear Beavis and Butthead.
Oh, I'd totally wear a Beavis and Butthead shirt.
Call of Duty Ghost. I mean, but some of those I can get to my son too. So.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. If there's anything that you don't want, then just let me know. I guess we'll talk. And
You know what? Honestly, you didn't take it down yet, did you?
Yeah, I just did. I had just marked it as sold.
If Dan wants it, go ahead and let Dan have it. Where's Dan at? He's closer to you anyhow, isn't he?
I think he's in California.
That's like right next door to Colorado. Let Dan have it. I honestly need to go through the crap I got. I haven't even unpacked my winter crap.
You probably have.
If Dan wants it, let Dan have it. Because that was kind of about the same time I saw his comment as well. Yeah, just let him have it. I don't need any more freaking T-shirts till I go through my crap.
Yeah.
Is that cool?
Yeah. I'll just tell Dan he can have them then.
Congratulations, Dan. If you're listening, you're a winner. Thank you for being caller number 8. And no, that is not my garage. My garage looks worse than that. I'm going to take pictures of my basement. I'm going to do a YouTube tour of my basement and garage.
Yeah, I wish I had a basement, and I really wish I had a garage.
It's not really even a usable basement, though. That's what sucks, because this house was built the water table. Believe it or not, we live on a mountain where the water table is actually high.
Yeah.
So our basement, which has a concrete floor, gets a lot of groundwater. The house needs French drains run down the sides of the house, which would be a major, digging out the foundation and doing all that. So groundwater kind of seeps in and runs across the concrete floor, which is all sloped to one central point where there's a hole with a sump pump.
Mm-hmm.
That once it fills up, it kicks in and shoots it out across the yard and into the weeds through a buried pipe or whatever. But so it's like, it's an awesome basement, but it's like if you set anything down there, it has to be on a pallet because the floor stays a little damp. We have a constant dehumidifier running, and it's like it's a total waste because it's awesome. You know what I mean? Know what I mean, Vern?
Yeah. So Scott asks, how much for our 2D2? $200. He's an icon. Sorry, he's not. You could probably find him a lot cheaper on eBay, something similar, but you ain't gonna find that one on eBay. So, one or two, it's $200. Midwest MSC. Oh, he saw the flag in my haul video. That thing was freaking awesome. That flag that I found at the WAM pay the other day. Did you watch that haul video I posted yesterday?
You do videos?
Yeah.
No, you and I were in a hangout last night. You mentioned that you had done one, and you and I got to talking, and I never went and watched anything.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
No, I actually stayed pretty busy all day yesterday. I got out, hit some junk stores, hit thrift store that I haven't been into in a long time, and I got there. Oh, dude, listen to this. I got there right as I overheard one of the employees say, "Yeah, she wants to run a lunchtime special from 12 to 2 and 50% off the entire store." I turned around and said, "Excuse me?" She goes, "Yeah, but don't say anything to anybody yet." I'm like, she said it's gonna be an unannounced special. I was like, okay. I walk in the back where they keep the furniture and crap, and they got a set of like the late 70s looking Bose 901s. I think they were 901s. They're the ones that were walnut cases. They were like multi-directional speakers. Like the front side has like 12 tweeters, and the back side has 2 or 3. You know what I'm talking about? And they sat on these little metal stands. They're called tulip stands. and they come up like this and come up and they're real skinny and they sit up on top of that.
Mm-hmm.
I've sold a couple sets of them before. The stands are worth about 150. You can get that all day long, 150, 200 bucks. The problem is those bows, the older ones like that, had an issue where the cones would dry rot.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but it's not a big deal. You can order this kit for like 30 bucks that gives you all the glue and the scraper and the new rings, and it's actually not a hard process to recone them. And then the speakers, even blown, the speakers were worth 300 bucks. So
Holy cow.
you know, 300 bucks together with the stands. It was even blown. It was 500 bucks. So there's no price on them. And I walk over to the lady that runs the electronics thing in the back, and I'm like, "Hey, how much are the speakers?" She's like, "Oh, honey, she said, they're on hold." And I said, "What do you mean on hold?" And she said, "Yeah, the guys say be back in 30 minutes." And I was like, "Oh, I didn't know y'all did that for people." Just kind of dry sarcasm.
Mm-hmm.
And she goes, "Yeah, we told him he only has 30 minutes." I said, "Cool. Just out of curiosity, how much were they?" And she said, $45. I'm like, "Oh." And I said, "Well, when's?" It's like 11:45. I said, "Well, when's 30 minutes up?" And she said, 12. And I think she was lying. She's like, 12:05. Looks up at the clock, and I was like, "Cool. I want to be second in line." She goes, "Well, actually, there's somebody. The manager told me there's a second person in line, and he's out in the car in his out in the parking lot in his car." And I'm like, "What the?" So, long story short, the guy that bought him ended up being in line in front of me to check out. And I heard him say, "Yeah, I need to pay for a pair of speakers." He's this big black dude. He's really nice. A kind of older gentleman, glasses, just kind of. And so I said, "Oh, you're the one that got my speakers." And he turns around and starts grinning at me. Well, we get to talking. He was really awesome. We ended up standing there talking for about 15 minutes. And he's like, "Well, do you know about those speakers?" And I said, "Oh yeah." And there's two women standing there, and they're like, "Well, what are they worth?" He goes, "Tell them what they're worth." I said, "They're worth about $500 in the condition they're in." So then he starts griping because it's like 12:01 or 12:02 at that point. He had overheard that everything was half off. He starts arguing with the cashier because he can't get them for $22.50. And so I just, at that point, I'm like, he and I had been having this great conversation, so I'm not trying to be an a-hole. And I'm like, I would take them for half price, or for full price, And he looks at me and starts grinning. He goes, "You know what? That's fine. That's fine." He goes, "But can I bring them back if they don't work?" And I'm like, I looked at him. I kind of whispered to him. I said, "You and I both know those are still worth $300, $400, $500, even if they don't work." And he's like, "Yeah." And I said, "Well, if you bring them back, I'll be the next in line to buy them when you bring them back."
Right.
He was really cool. We got to talking about old music equipment. I was telling him about the old console, 57 Sears Silvertone console radio that I have. I have a 1929